see between the Miami Dolphins and the Cincinnati Bengals. This weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
All right, come on. Out.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it's going to be first down Miami.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First down, and they go right back to it. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
Turbo 3, kick.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Connects on the crosser. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead right away. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown. Yeah,
they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will. But I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
Have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short. To the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 43.
Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. It's defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
11 MT, Kate.
Off the play fake. Burrow lasers this one deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Ready. What?
Drive starts with a quick throw level complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Out of the gun, tongue of my law. Right back to Hill. This is caught. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready.
Running with H-Han here out of the gun. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on first down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they come, second down. Tua now from the gun. He put everything he had into this one. And he hauls in the interception. Taken away by the rookie from USC. And the Bengals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
50-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow on the play action. Throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Hits on the out route. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Here we go.
The give here on second. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Gun.
Burrow gets it out one quick. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. Running for the marker on second. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Let's get set. 11 M. 180.
Third and short, it's Burrow. And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. Oh, Brock, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10.
44. Ready. 18. Solo left Zion. 21G. 20.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach the second down. At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They come to the line here. This is third and 6. Air it out on third. It's his running back. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down.
A gain of 6 yards. It's fourth down.
Hey, 21 to you. Hey. Watch it, Oscar.
They're going for this. This finds its target. That's Hill. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. That was a big 3-yard gain because instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets them a first.
3 on the play. First down, Miami.
Ready.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not at the standard they set for themselves.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Here's Tua again. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect. Brock. It's third down.
That That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Solo left side. Solo left. They're right here. 21G. 21G. 18. Okay. Hey. 20 TX.
To the air on third and long. Taken in by Hill, right side. That's the first down, and he's still going. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain, it's turning into an explosive play.
And he manages to find a little traction on that soak field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Pass is cut at the 9. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Goes to the hurry up here.
21G.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Hey, 21 TX. Hey. Out. Let's go. Long. Watch it, Oscar.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Brought in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready. 18. Okay. Out.
It's Achan on the inside give. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
Solo left side. 21G.
On 3rd and goal, it's Tagovailoa. Caught out wide. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. Devon Achan with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. Burrow out of the shotgun. Lays out for this one. Oh, what a catch! It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go.
Play action now. Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this defense finally set enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
11 MT. Here we go. White 80. 11.
Again, it's Burrow. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
On 2, ready?
Third and just 2 to go.
Third and 2.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. 11, mighty. 11, mighty.
Here he is on 3rd and short. We'll have the first down and even more. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals push their lead to 3. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. First and 10 from the 43.
Here we go. 12.
Now Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Here we go.
The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A big loss on the
11
play.
mighty.
Brings
11
up
mighty.
second down.
11.
Burrow to the air now. Throwing the out route complete. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
11 MT, Kate. 11 MT, Kate.
On third down, here's Burrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Taylor rapping to pick that one off.
They'll take it over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Running back sent in motion. Dump off caught by his back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Hey. Go ahead. Let's go. Out. Solo left side. Step.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Turbo 1, high. Out.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. He won't be able to make the catch. It's incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go get their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. Receiver in motion, going left. He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket. This one's taken in by Hill. And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
You're right here.
Sticking to the air. It's Tagovailoa. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
At the same spot after the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
Ready.
They run the counter to HN. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield on their own side.
Such a cool picture right there of shock and shed. That's what these D-tackles work on in the league. You got to shock that offensive blocker, you got to shed him, and you got to make that tackle for loss. Well done.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is 4th down.
Defenses at this level, really any level, will let you run it there all day, every day, and twice on Sundays. You give up yards, even a healthy chunk of them. Just float the ball and make sure he's brought to a halt well shy of that 1st down marker.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. That's taken at the 15. And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner. Up past the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 180. Right shot. 11 mighty.
Off the play fake, Burrow. It is caught left side. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Extra DB out there for the Phins. 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
Here we go. 180.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20 after the touchback. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
All right, go ahead, go. 21 G's.
Tagovailoa on first down. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense in a hurry up here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 44-yard line.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? In a good spot here, second and inches.
Ready. Ready, team. All right, fellas, listen up. Let's go. Watch it, Oscar. Hey, corner.
Tua now from the gun. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Go ahead.
And you just get the play off. Finds him on the crossing route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Yeah, good. Hey, 21. Solo left. Out. Whoa. Hey. Out.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
They're right here.
Here's Tua again. To the left side, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
20, TX.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready. Hey, trouble.
There's A-Chan up the middle. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 at the 28-yard line.
All right, come on. Ready, team. Hey, solo left Zion. Watch it, us.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5. 3rd down coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Going on 3rd, Tagovailoa. By the pylon. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. That's for Waddle again. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 43.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. Right touch.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Ball at 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's second and 1.
Brings up second and 1.
Here we go. Can. Stop.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. He's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Bengals have a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I'll tell you what, kid, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that one. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Let's get set. Motion. Right 80. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. This could decide things. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. First and 10 from the 32. They'll start the drive with A-Chan. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Dolphins holding a 4-point lead. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Right here.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes second and long.
It's safe.
Back to throw. Tua. Drop this down to A-Chan. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Miami.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that should clinch the win for the Dolphins. That's enough for a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers. Know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably and then go to work after it.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Ready, set. Double one, hot.
Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
To number 10, Tyreek Hill. A 2-yard pickup. Makes it 3rd and 8.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. He'll look to throw it. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. So it's a win for the visiting